Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this week's WoT News Wrap-Up with me, Malke Talks. Today, we are talking double confirmation of the drop timings, the Hornblow video, returning cast, and so much more. So let's get into it. Hello, folks. Welcome back to your wrap-up. And today we're going to kick it off with the very obvious one, but the one I think we all really enjoyed, mostly because he was in such a great character mood, and that was this. Yes, folks, that is Donal Thin, who gave us our horn sound video. Matt Cawthon saying, yes, I am the hornblower. Yes, I did do this. And okay, I suppose you can thank me. And as part of that, obviously, we did get to see some more clips and just little pieces of footage from season 3, all focused around Matt playing with the horn, showing it off, getting his portrait done, flirting with the novices in the tower, and maybe not being 100% sure about playing Maiden's Kiss as we see in this photo. This was a great day, a lot of fun on Wednesday, so hopefully you're able to catch all of it. But if you weren't, I will be linking my live stream that I did on here. It will pop up very, very quickly if it hasn't already. So please go and check that out and enjoy all the fun and chaos from this. There's many, many, many things we picked out from this, and it was just a huge amount of fun. Sadly, it was not a trailer week. However, we are now getting down close to the 4-week mark remaining, and I just at this stage, just praying it's got to be trailer week. If it's not 4 weeks out, it almost feels like it's too late, and it wasn't at the big sports ball event, so it's got to be this Wednesday. Surely. I'll be live whatever happens, and we'll find out. All right, the second thing that you may or may not have seen this week, folks, and that is a returning cast member. Now, we did not see Aram, who's played by Darren McCormack here. We did not see him in season 2, but his CV has just recently been updated, and this has been confirmed by WoT Series to include that he will be returning in the Wheel of Time season 3 in his role of Aram that we saw him play in season 1. And this will be no doubt involved during the whole plot within the Two Rivers and Perrin's arc. And hopefully it's going to include a lot of what happens in the book. Aram is a character that fulfills a very interesting purpose in Perrin's journey, and I would be curious to see how Daryl pulls this off. Obviously, we weren't sure if he was going to reappear initially, but now we do know this. Thank you, WoT Series. We can open up all the realms of possibility for what his character is, what he does, and what does this imply for potential further plot lines? Because if Aram is going to stay and reappear in season 3, you wouldn't bring him back unless his full plot is going to apply. And by completing his full plot, I would say that that means you have to have certain characters that will appear later. I'm going to be very vague with those and who they are, but it's someone that Perrin is sent at some point to sort of round up, shall we say, and he's quite an influential figure. Aram staying around, being in season 3 with the whole Battle of the Two Rivers that we are expecting in 207 in particular, does really set in stone that I think we're going to get that character and that part of the story. And that part of the story happens quite a lot during the slog. And if you're a book reader, I'm sure you just groaned about that. But that's where I'm going with this, and I will discuss this more in future live streams and videos as they come up. All right, folks, I did report last week some interesting information around the Reacher season 3 release time, specifically when the episodes would drop, and they would be dropping at midnight Pacific, as read by the article that I told you about last week. This has been something that Amazon has been tinkering with and trying out with various shows at various times. I believe Rings of Power did also follow this pattern, and it was kind of leaning us to believe that Wheel of Time would be doing this. Also, thanks again to our folks over there at WoT Series. They have confirmed that it will be dropping at midnight Pacific. So that, folks, that's like Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. So midnight AM Thursday morning on the actual 13th. Because of the way clocks change between different countries, that's 7 a.m. here in the UK up until the 30th, and then it becomes 8 a.m. again, just to confuse, because that's when the clocks change in different places and different countries. And oh, it's so confusing. But yes, this is something I reported last week that I believed was happening. There were worries and concerns about this. I had heard rumblings. Reacher being posted like that made it feel to me pretty set in stone. And then WoT Series have actually confirmed this with the folks, I believe, at Amazon. They said they had confirmed it. I have no reason to believe that they wouldn't have confirmed it with someone in the know. And so if you are hoping to enjoy it, perhaps on Wednesday evening in America, folks, sadly, it's going to be very early Thursday morning for you at some point, unless I hear you're in Alaska. It will still be Wednesday night over there because Alaska's like a bazillion million miles to the west. However, I will be doing live streams for this. Exactly when, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will be doing the live stream reactions to the episodes as they come out, and hopefully you will join me for those. And I won't have to do it in the middle of the night. Hopefully you can adjust your schedule if you're in America to enjoy it during the middle of the night. If not, hopefully you can get up early before work and catch up. Either way, it's nice to have this news. One little bit of grain of salt here, folks. This is Amazon. They have changed things in the past. We have been told these things and they've switched back. But currently, WoT Series say they have confirmed this, and this is what's happening. So believe what you will at this stage. I'm just reporting the news to you. All right, folks, some awesome fan news from Sharon Gillam, getting close to rounding us out this week. And this is this post here on Instagram that Sharon put up. This has been shared by a few places, a few social media pages. So thank you to everyone who saw this and shared it out. I saw it too and shared it. It was wonderful to see. But Sharon Gillam was posting out this costume of Moraine. And as you can see right here in the comments below, can't wait for you to see all 12 of Moraine's costume changes in season 3, made by Karen Bob 73. Joanne Pybus, hopefully I'm saying that right, and the rest of the team there that helped make all the outfits there. So some costuming news came on top of this. So we get 12 Moraine. Matt from the Dusty World did ask how many Landfear was getting, and Sharon replied 13. We don't know how accurate that is. That might just be her one-upping and sort of catering to Matt's love of Landfear, who knows. But she did also reply to Tucker Rumriard, who asked about Matt's costumes, and apparently he has 4 different outfits this season. So looking forward to all of those as well. Your last bit of news, I don't know whether you'll like this or not, folks, but I'm going to share it anyway. Sunday, the 9th of February was the 10-year anniversary of Winter Dragon. If you're not familiar with this, folks, Winter Dragon was a pilot put together by Red Eagle Entertainment and the other folks who had the rights to the Wheel of Time TV series at that time. Quite simply put, it was to meet contractual requirements in order to retain the rights to the television show. It was kind of aired at 3 in the morning and no one knew about it. It wasn't advertised. There's a lot of gray area around this and a lot of bad feelings from the fandoms because it's not really very good. It does star Max Ryan right there and Billy Zane, who right there we go. For some reason it wouldn't scroll up there. So it does show both of those in this, playing Ishii, that's Billy Zane, and Max Ryan is playing the dragon, Luciferin. And yeah, it's not the greatest thing. Kudos to Taylor over at the Dusty Wheel, who made a fan version of this that was supremely better. And, like I said, it's not had the greatest of fan reactions over the years. However, had they not done this, we wouldn't have ended up at Amazon and Sony and have the TV show that we have right now. So there's still a part of me that goes, well, you didn't do it in the best way, but, you did it so you keep trying to sell the TV show to someone, and you found someone to produce it, which is Sony and Amazon. And we now have 3 seasons and hopefully many more seasons to come along with it. So can't hate you too much. I suppose it's true what they say about all things. Time heals all wounds. And the turning of time here and the wheel of time has healed my wounds about this, at least. All right, folks, and that's it this week. Very short and snappy. Hopefully, this limited amount of information that's popping out from people is just kind of a sign that it's the deep, calm breath before the plunge, before the storm. Like I say, we've been expecting the trailer for the last couple of weeks. Typically 6 weeks out is a good ballpark figure from when a trailer comes out for a TV show. The full trailer, we've had the teaser. The one for Reacher came out 6 weeks before season 3 for Reacher. So I was expecting this last week. The week before was a possibility, but definitely by last week. So the fact we're here and we're coming up on 4 weeks now gets me both scared and kind of more confident, if that makes sense, because if you don't do it 4 weeks out, you're going to do it like 3 or 2 weeks out. What's the point? You can't generate enough amp and ramp and vibe. And they might still do it. I might be sitting here next week and being like, well, it's 3 weeks in a row. We've been waiting for the trailer. It's not come. Who knows? It is Amazon. They do like to keep us on their toes and on our toes as well, I suppose. But hopefully next week I can come to you with just an epic amount of stuff that we got in the trailer and more information. However, folks, we are now at time of making this only 31 days out. When this comes out, hopefully 30 days. If I get this together properly and quickly. So it's not very long to go, just about 4.5 weeks. And I cannot wait for it. Like I said, folks, I will be live for all these things. I have arranged my schedule so I can do these things. I have time off work, especially for the first week when we're getting 3 episodes. So please come and join me over here for the live streams, for the reactions. Be there in live chats, especially if it's not 3 in the morning for you. You know, let's remind the rest of the world that Europe and Asia and that we're all here, we're all having fun, and we want to be included. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, be ready for those live videos when they drop. I will be live on Wednesday with Kevin Angus. Well, hopefully we will be discussing the trailer that's dropped. And like I say, I'll be back here next week, whatever happens, to bring you all the news I can find. Big things, small things, tidbits I think you might enjoy. And we'll just keep counting down the days until season 3. Bye.